We have 30 some grills on our patio, and you named all of them.
But if I'm going to cook ribs, it's going to be a drum.
Yeah, we cook mainly on drums competition, but when we first started cooking, we cooked on pellets. So
Yeah.
Okay. Chicken thighs or drums?
Drums.
Brisket flat or point?
both, but
I
yeah,
love it. Especially his brisket. Oh my God, he ruined me.
we cook a good brisket. So.
Burnt ends, overrated or elite?
I've never been a big burnt end fan, but
They gon' have barbecue. They gon' have barbecue. They gon' have barbecue. They gon' have barbecue. Get your barbecue on. Get your barbecue on. Get your barbecue.
Welcome to the BBQ Therapy Podcast. My name is Tavis Bryant of Yago Ham Barbecue. Have you ever stood around a smoker or a grill and felt the world fade away? Now that's barbecue therapy. Welcome to another barbecue therapy session. My name is Tavis Bryant of Yago Ham Barbecue, and today we have two special guests. We have Dirk Mullins and Jody Harris of the Rib Cookoff Association. They are the founding members of the Rib Cookoff Association. On this episode, we're talking to two people who exactly know what it takes to bring the heat, not only on the pit, but behind the scenes. Dirk Mullins and Jody Harris of the Rib Cookoff Association have turned local cook-offs into can't-miss events where backyard warriors and seasoned pitmasters go head-to-head for barbecue bragging rights. They've built a community rooted in competition, camaraderie, and killer ribs. Whether you're a seasoned team or a first-time griller, these guys are the reason for your favorite rib cook-off runs smoothly and smokes strong. Let's get into how it all started, how it's grown, and why they believe great barbecue brings people together. Welcome to the show. I got one rule: make yourself at home. I have no sponsors, so speak freely and have a good time.
thanks for having us.
All right, no
Yes,
problem.
thank you.
Let's get a little backstory. What brought y'all into? I know y'all have different stories, but what kind of brought y'all into the barbecue scene?
We've been cooking professionally for this will be the 13th or 14th year. Granted, we don't get to cook much now since we started this, but Jody and I have done probably close to 250 professional contests,
Oh wow.
different organizations. SCA, we've probably cooked 100 of those. We've done 180 KCBS. We've cooked CBA. We love all the organizations and love to cook. And one day, 2 years before we started this, I thought about this and don't even know what made me think about it. And I bought websites for it, not having, we were both still working full time. Jody still is, but I was in the oil field and we never even thought about when we were going to do it. And here we are. We did it.
Hey, I'm not mad at you. I always start off with a thought, and so it's good that you moved when you did, because somebody probably would have took the
Yeah,
website. So it was a good move.
exactly right.
So what gap in cook-offs were y'all trying to fill when y'all started this?
I think a lot of people really wanted to get back to the roots of barbecue again and just have some good barbecue out there. That's why we started this organization, and the pitmasters have really embraced it. And right now we're about 2,500 members, and we're global. We're in Europe. They're going to have 12 contests this year. I'll be going to New Zealand in about 3 weeks to launch over there, and they're going to have a few contests. And then there's another country that's going to join us, and we're going to visit with them about bringing the Rib Cookoff Association to them. I think that they just see grassroots. Everybody's out there having a good time. That's my number one rule, is to have fun. And we're seeing a lot of professional cooks saying, you know what, we like this. It's fun again. So
Cooking one meat's a whole lot cheaper than cooking four.
I know that's right.
So I think that helps a lot of people also. So
Yeah. And when
including
y'all
us.
and when y'all first started, what were the biggest challenges to getting it started?
Oh man, Jody's got a business background, so she was good in all that aspect, but we didn't even know where to start. If it would have been up to me, I would have probably had 4 contests the first year. I would have still been cooking, not Jody. I got to cook 4 contests, and we had 40 contests. It was the opposite of what I would have done.
You know what? I think when we made the announcement, I already started building out the website. We launched within 30 days. Within that first week, we had over 400 cooks and just friends and supporters sign up. So it was growth, and it was really managing that growth and having to build out the scoring system. I built that out all by myself. So it's just really, if you didn't have the background in barbecue, competition barbecue, it would be hard for someone to get started, because what's on the backside, a lot of people don't see. A lot of the time and the effort and the growth and managing that, and even putting the capital into it to manage that growth. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know it was going to happen that quick. I had a 5-year plan, and we've accelerated that quite quickly.
Oh, wow. That's good to hear, because you launched in, 2023, all the way to hosting a $34,000 world championship in Oklahoma. How did y'all reach that level so quickly? What did y'all do to engage the people and keep it, I guess, enticing for people to come over to y'all association?
I think what helped a lot is we know everybody in the barbecue world. We've cooked long enough, and there's not too many people out there we don't know. So they were all a lot of big help. Sponsors that wanted to come on board, friends that wanted to help. The calls were crazy. I know people have heard this story 100 times, but we were on the way to an SCA contest in December of 23, yeah. And for that just spot of the moment, I turned and looked at Jody and I said, let's do the rib deal. We had not even talked about it or nothing. So anyway, we pulled the trigger. She wrote up a little press release, and I had 248 messages on my phone the next morning. I had to turn the volume off my phone so we could sleep. People asked me if I got hacked. Some people, if this is real, I want to be a sponsor. Hey, is it just people asking, call me. I need to know about this. What are the rules? It went crazy, and we had no plan at all. Absolutely no plan. It was in a motel room or hotel room, spur of the moment.
Did something occur that make you say, okay, I'm tired of this, we got to start our own? Or you just, I want to do something different?
I was playing on my iPad, and she was sitting at the desk in the hotel room, and she was sitting, it's like 5:30. We just got back from eating, and she was on her computer doing work or whatever. And I don't know, I just turned and looked at her and I said, let's do the rib deal. And it went from there. There was no thought behind. I don't even know what made me think of it, but we did it.
He had the website, like you said, for a while. It's just that day surprised both of us, but we took it and we ran with it.
Heck, for all I remember, my GoDaddy might have popped up and said it's renewal time or something. And I'm like, hey, let's do it. It's possible.
Oh, Lord, help us.
Hey, y'all doing well. He helping y'all a lot. So after all the major events, how do y'all balance the prize purse, the judges, recruiting, and the attendance experience to ensure it's competitive and inclusive?
Yeah, getting that first promoter to have us a contest, we weren't sure what was going to happen and how quick that was going to happen. We launched our website in mid-January, and I believe mid-February into February we had our first contest. So once everyone went to that contest and experienced how it was going to be ran, I think a lot of people bought in at that time. Then we had another contest in Texas, and then one right over the border in Oklahoma. And it just became a snowball effect. And the reason why is because Dirk and I are cooks. We know what cooks want. And they want to be seen, and we want them to be seen, and we promote our cooks. We promote our sponsors. I tell them in every cooks meeting, number one rule is to have fun. And I have heard so many people state how fun it is. You talked about the prize money. Our promoters are required to go out and get their prize money. But we've had promoters ask us, hey, we've never done this. How do you do this? Dirk and I've got a simplified little plan that we work with them, and We tell them who to target and what to ask for, and that's been very beneficial. The World Championship, a lot of it was self funded, but that's okay. You know what? We know that the people that came had a great time. We fed over 1,000 people on Saturday night at our event.
Oh, wow.
We had 120 people cooking pitmasters, plus their family. Plus, we had almost 100 judges, and some of their families came. So it was almost 1,000 people that attended our award ceremony. So it's really just having a passion and not wanting this barbecue sport that we love so much to go away, but it's thinking about it differently. It's thinking about it from a cook standpoint instead of from just somebody that might have cooked a few contests or that like the concept of a competition contest. It's really having that cook's perspective and putting that in play.
Yeah, that's definitely important. Putting yourself in their shoes because y'all been there. So
Yes.
you know what they expect and what they're looking for and what bothers them and what they like. That's definitely a good aspect to do it because if you never did it before, you're just guessing and you're pretty much just looking out for yourselves versus the people. And the more you make them comfortable, the more people gonna come. The more people gonna brag on you. Hey, guess what they did for us? And it grows what y'all doing. So I definitely applaud that. So how do y'all go about recruiting the judges? Y'all have classes?
No, you do not have to be certified to judge one of our contests. We will tell the promoter to, while they're out getting their sponsorship money, that is a tool that they can use to get judges to come. So if somebody donates to the prize money, then that entity can have people come and judge, or they'll put it out to the community to come and judge. We give them about a 10-minute little spiel about an hour before turn-ins, and everybody loves it. We've had certified judges from just about every organization judge our contest, and they like it because it's getting back to the good barbecue. There's not all this criterion that's been said that, hey, if this meat doesn't meet just this little hole here, and here you're trying to put a square peg in it, just doesn't work. So we took all of that out. We brought back the fun even for the judges, and we have people calling us all the time. Hey, we want to judge. What do we need to do? And we tell them, contact the promoter, because the promoter might have sponsors that need to judge. So just contact the promoter. If he has availability, we'd love to see you.
Yeah, I like that because it gives different people a chance to judge the contest and not the same people over and over again, but it gives people a different experience that never tried that, to see what world-class ribs taste and any ancillaries that y'all do. So I definitely like that. So it's a good thing that y'all did because some of them get, I'm not going to bash judging, but some of them are a little stuck in their ways and some out to prove something and they're not fair all the time. So it's definitely welcoming to see that you got fresh people coming in each time to judge and be fair across the board when it comes to y'all contests, which also brings more people and participating and
Exactly.
exactly. Your members include backyard people as well as seasoned teams. What strategy to build community while maintaining high competitive standards that y'all do?
You know what? It just happens natural. I think anybody in this community, whether you're a backyard cook or if you're a seasoned cook, it's all part of community because you're out there doing what you like, and people want to help people. And so you'll always see pitmasters taking a new cook under their wing. We even gave out an award last year. Our points champion, Bobby Oliver, last year, you could hardly find him at his pit, and he was running for points. But if there was a new cook, he was over there helping the new cook. So I think it's just the cooks that are cooking for us, the pitmasters that are cooking for us, they just have a different standard. They really want to help and they want to give back, and it shows.
Yeah, and that's good. And that's pretty much the reason why a lot of us do it, just to get together with other pitmasters and just fellowship. It's competition, but it's also just getting around, hanging, and just doing what you love. And that's why I did call this therapy, because you get out there and you forget about all your problems and all your worries, and you just relaxing, just taking time away from the world.
Right.
That's definitely good. So right now y'all have categories: rib, wings, pork steak. Do y'all plan to add any more categories, or?
The ribs is standard, of course. Wings, we're tracking points as an ancillary. Pork steak, we just did that at Worlds. We'll probably do it again this year. We let the promoter pick whatever ancillaries they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, wings is the only thing we're tracking points in. Next year, we definitely have plans to add some additional stuff, and we'll have an announcement on that later. It'll be something else we'll track points in as an ancillary. But right now, we're just doing ribs and wings, and we let the promoters pick. We've done tacos, anything, berries, peanut, you name it. They come up with some wild stuff, so it's fun. But the only thing we're actually tracking points in right now is ribs and wings.
So I
And
saw
a lot of the promoters are bringing on Kids Queue because it is a family event. People's out there with their kids, and so they want to give them something to do as well.
Yeah, that's definitely good, because it get them started early, and by the time they hit teenagers, the young adults, they are pros by early age. And plus, it's fun.
Yep.
To give them something to do, to learn a skill, and be ahead of the curve. I saw that y'all have in your contest rib A, rib B. Could y'all explain the difference? Is it like wet, dry, or
It's
baby backs?
it's actually just a double contest, and we let the promoters pick. A lot of them will do rib A might be baby back ribs, rib B will be spare ribs. Wisconsin they've started a deal where a few of their contests, they are doing a wet and a dry. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically just two contests. But the promoter picks what ribs they want to cook. If they want to do both spares or baby backs, we like them to do one of each, and they like it too because it throws the cooks off. There's so many. When we started the baby back deal, getting promoters to do that, it's amazing how many cooks are like, I've never cooked baby back ribs in my life. So it's a challenge, so it's fun. But that's the only difference, really. It's just a double contest. So.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So how many events did y'all have last year?
40 or 41.
Oh,
This year we're already pushing 80. We had 40 scheduled by the end of January.
I think we're close to 90. Yeah. And
that's not counting Europe and all. That's just
yes. Europe's going to have 12 this year, and I think New Zealand's going to have 5.
Oh, wow. That's excellent.
Yeah, we have quite a few that aren't on our calendar yet. And we've turned down a bunch too.
Oh, wow. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
When y'all judge the categories, what are y'all judging based on? If y'all judging wings, and how did the point system work as far as the cooks?
The ribs are judged on appearance, taste, and tenderness. The judges they're not judged in the box. There's no garnish. So they pull the rib out, put it on a paper plate, and that's how they judge it. Appearance, taste, and tenderness. They eat with their hands, and there really is no criteria. If it's good barbecue, you score it good, and then if you don't like it, you score it accordingly. And our appearance scores go up to 9. Our taste scores go to 9.5, from 6 to 9.5, and our tenderness goes from 6 to 9.8. So it keeps the ties broken. So far, we have not had a perfect score. We've come within a tenth, and one score 2/10 out of last year and this year, but nobody's hit a perfect score yet. But it's going to happen because they're pushing it. But a perfect score would be 141.5. But that's how we do that. And wings are the same way because it's a meat category. And then we have a creative scorecard that if somebody does tacos or they want to do wings, anything goes. No rules, just do whatever you want. Then we have a different scorecard, and are the numbers the same? I can't even remember. Numbers are the same. But it goes appearance, creativity, and taste. Yeah, it's different criteria on it. But so.
And when y'all have, like I saw the leaderboard, and each cook had points, how do y'all give points out for? Is it what place you
first off? For us to track your points and be eligible for the World Championship, you have to be a member of the Rib Cookoff Association. You do not have to be a member to cook our events, but if you want your points tracked and be eligible for the Worlds, you have to be a member. If you win the contest and you're a member, you get an automatic invite. If not, you get your name on a chip. If you cook 10 contests a year, your name's in the draw 10 times, whatever. Our point system, if you win a contest, is 11 points for first. Then it's 9 for second. There's no 10 because we give a bonus point for the winner. And then it goes 8, 7, 6, 5, all the way down to 10th place, gets 1. And that's the only points are awarded are first through 10th, and that's it. So.
Okay. And now, since y'all in Europe, what have you learned about continental differences in rib cooking, like there versus here? Is it the same, or is it?
It's a different cut of meat. Even though it's pork, it still looks different than what we see here. Some of them are a little more skinnier, the ribs are. Flavor profile, they cook a lot of the flavor profiles that we see here. And it's a challenge. Barbecue's still new enough over there that they're still learning, but they're catching up pretty quickly. And another thing is what works in the United States doesn't always work in Europe. And so our leaders over there have that flexibility because not everybody has a truck that they can put, or a car and a trailer that they can put their grills in. They have a program with a barbecue cook store over there, and they maybe have 12 or 15 different setups of grills, and they will haul them around in vans, and somebody can rent those out for the day for $15. So we wouldn't see that over here in the US, but it works very well over in Europe. And I think that has been a big plus to Europe and why they've been so successful.
There's a lot of good cooks over there.
There is.
Because a lot of them we've known because they'll come to the American Royal and they do. There's a lot of good cooks over there.
There is.
Yeah, I mean, I went over there when I was in Italy on my honeymoon. There's a lot of small cars, and you rarely see trucks, so I definitely understand how it's hard to maneuver around there because streets are narrow and so and the weight that's on those grills, it's a lot to maneuver. Any plans to further expand overseas, Europe, Asia?
Yes.
Australia?
So we're in Europe. We've been contacted by a couple of people from, oh gosh, I went blank, north of England.
Australia?
Ireland. It's been a long day. Ireland. And so they're interested. They really like the philosophy of doing a rib cook-off at one of their pubs because that's a big deal over there. So Ireland has contacted us. Italy, they're interested, but they would be under the European umbrella. New Zealand, Australia's contacted us. There's been some Asia contacts, but nothing has really transpired from that.
Okay. And are you looking to explore and expand down south, the coast, East Coast? Have y'all done anything on the West Coast? Or?
Anywhere a promoter will step up and call us, we're willing to have a contest. We ordinarily don't reach out to people. We let them reach out to us unless somebody calls and says, "Hey, I've talked to someone. Can you call him? He wants to talk to you." We definitely follow up on that. But we have so many contests and stuff right now. It's hard to reach out to other people looking for more because rep wise, we can barely keep up with what we got at the moment. So
and we're constantly training reps. Our goal is to have about 2 reps per state that can go out and rep these contests. And we are always making our systems more user-friendly for the reps to work. And so I would say by year 5, we will have 1, if not 2 reps in almost every state.
Okay. And for those that are looking to start a cook-off, what do they need to do, or how would they need to get started to get in contact with y'all to start an event?
They can call me, and I will walk them through it. My phone, I get about 10 calls a day like that, and I can tell you exactly what to do and how to do it, how to raise the money, or the best approach. And I didn't learn that on my own. We've had promoters that are very successful. A good friend of ours in Texas, Justin West, he's a great promoter, and he's really good. And He's told us how he does it, and we pass that on to other promoters, and it seems to work. They're welcome to call me anytime.
And Dirk's number is on the website.
Yep.
I definitely need more people in the South to definitely set up some, because the excellent idea is easy. You don't have to be there days and days. You can be in and out, and
you can roll in and get out the same day. That's right. That's how we set it up. And the way we do it too is we do not require meat inspection. Now, if the promoter wants to have meat inspection, that's fine. We get that. I don't think we've had anybody require it so far, but we're good with that. We understand some cities or something might want to, but you can pre-trim your meat just like you can KCBS or whatever. But once you're on site, whether that's Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, you can do anything you want. We don't care. So unless the promoter says otherwise, by our rules, we're good with it. So.
And that's what people want to hear.
Yeah.
Because it's more easier that way. And people like
totally
me,
laid back.
If I got a child, it's easier for me to go cook in one day and come back home versus having to be there 3 days and trying to figure out what I'm doing as well as worrying about home. It's definitely the best option for a lot of people. Where do y'all see yourselves in the next 5 years?
My goal is to have 100,000 members. That's where we see ourselves. We're going to bring on additional categories. I could see us maybe 2 to 3 a year that we'd like to have. They'll be ancillary. Some will be tracking points. Some could be ran a little bit differently. And maybe in a couple more countries as well.
Yeah.
I see myself being insane by then if we keep going like we're going.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be successful.
I don't know. I'm teetering on the edge right now.
She got your back. You're not in it alone, so that's one of the important things.
We have in our house. We're in Jody's office right now. Mine is a bedroom next door. We have a 4-bedroom house. 2 of them are offices, and we're just yelling at each other all the time. I cannot believe you did this. We could be on a beach somewhere, but no, we're doing this. So.
It's good though. It's good to have somebody push you. Because my wife's the same way. Because I would have been still dragging my foot about this podcast. Because if you know me, I'm not the type of person that would do something like this. But I wanted to do this to help people. So she's like, "What are you waiting for?" So then I drug her up to Memphis in May, and I had saw Jody at Memphis in May. I was at the Willingham tent. They let us come inside there, and I saw her out there.
That's just right down from us, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was.
I saw her over there. It took me the longest to spot y'all because they had y'all way off in the cut. But yeah, my wife, after we went to Memphis in May and met a lot of people, I felt that, okay, it's time now because we done met a lot of people, made a lot of connections and stuff like that.
Right.
I just came back home and just jumped into it. So it's definitely good to have somebody that's pushing you and giving you words of advice. Definitely, I appreciate what my wife is doing, so I know you appreciate what she's doing.
Hey, I'm just telling you right now, she'll be all good until you start cooking. Then it's going to go south real quick, so just remember you were warned. I'm just saying.
She want to come out there and help me cook, but I know I'm a little... I'll be like, put that back where I had it.
I'm telling you, Jody and I have had some... It's all just competition, but sometimes when we're cooking in the trailer, it gets a little ugly, but it's nothing personal. It's just we're both really competitive. So it gets that way sometimes. So.
And I saw what is the She Barbecue? Can you explain that?
The She's Barbecue?
Yeah.
That's my barbecue
That's her
team.
barbecue team.
Oh, that's your team. Okay.
So when I'm in New Zealand, I'm actually cooking the NZBA, which is equivalent to the KCBS over here. It's 4 meats. And then I'm cooking a steak cook-off. And then the next day is our Rib Cookoff Association contest.
Okay. And I definitely, because I was looking at the list, but it's hard to tell the team name. But if y'all have anybody in y'all association who would like to come on and promote the association as well as promote themselves, like Bobby Oliver, he's up there all the time. The Luke Short.
Yeah, Bobby would be a good one.
And
You have a guy that would be perfect for you too, that had never cooked a competition in his life till one of his friends that had only done a couple got him last year going, Richard.
Yeah.
And he is like hooked and just into it. And he would probably be a fun one to interview, to like how he got started, and he'd be a real good one. And Bobby would be fantastic.
he look like
Bobby's a great promoter. It's funny how many guys that just met each other once we started the Rib Cookoff that are all good friends now, and some of them travel together when they can. Even points leaders, if it's convenient for them to travel together, they do. They split expenses. And these guys didn't even know each other a year and a half ago, and have become good friends, and they talk all the time and share tips. And that's, like you said, that's the barbecue world.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just our organization. They're all like that.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That's definitely. I love to hear from people that you don't get to hear from too often, and everybody got good stories. Everybody can learn something from somebody's story. Whether whether you're losing or you're winning, you still can help somebody out by giving them tips what not to do or what to do. So it's definitely always help in hearing somebody else, and because you might be going through the same thing, and their tip can help you get over the hump. So I definitely think about that. So I'm an advocate for that, because a lot of people just see people struggling and just sit there and watch them, knowing that they have the tip to get them over the hump. So
that's exactly right.
Exactly. So
we have a lot of barbecue friends, and I've got a couple that we talk every day, and it's, hey, what did we do? Or I'm struggling in this. What? Maybe try this, or go back to what you were doing. Yeah. When you got friends like that, you can cut your learning curve a lot.
Exactly. And I'm an advocate for that. All right, I'm going to switch over real quick, and we're going to play a quick little game before I get you out of here. Just rapid fire questions y'all can answer. All right, sweet or spicy ribs?
Sweet and spicy for me.
Spicy. I like a little kick.
All right, sauce or no sauce?
I'm a sauce guy.
Sauce.
All right, wrapping foil or butcher paper?
Foil.
All right, pellet, offset, drum, or kettle?
Cooked on all of them, love them all. We have 30-some grills on our patio, and you named all of them.
But if I'm going to cook ribs, it's going to be a drum.
Yeah, we cook mainly on drums competition, but when we first started cooking, we cooked on pellets. So
yeah.
Okay. Chicken thighs or drums?
Drums.
Brisket flat or point?
Both, but
all of it, especially his brisket. Oh my God, he ruined me.
We cook a good brisket. So.
Burnt ends, overrated or elite?
I've never been a big burnt end fan, but
overrated.
I can cook some good ones, but that's just not my cup.
Overrated.
Favorite type of wood for smoke?
Pecan.
Yeah, pecan.
Glove or bare hands?
I got a lot of burns, but preferably gloves.
Yeah, gloves.
Charcoal chimney or fire starters?
We use both, depending on what we're cooking. Yeah.
All right. Rib tips, love them or leave them?
I'm going to leave them on rib tips.
Yeah, me too.
They taste good. Too much trouble for me.
Bye.
Marinate or dry brine? Marinate or dry brine?
Marinated dry brine. Probably marinade.
Yeah, marinade.
Yeah.
All right. Must have rub on your shelf.
Do what?
Must have rub on your shelf.
Oh, goodness. We have a lot.
I do too.
I use a lot of Cosmos stuff.
A lot of Blues Hog.
A lot of Blues Hog. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean shelves, don't you?
Yeah, shelves.
Shelves.
Exactly. I'm looking at
After the garage, it's seasoning.
I got about 80 of them right over here.
Yeah, I hear you.
Collection. All right. Do you remember the first thing you ever grilled?
Probably for me, it was probably chicken leg thigh quarters, because that's the only thing I could afford.
That's right.
You could get a dump truck load of them for $5, so that's what I cooked. And brisket, when I first started cooking, this is not competition. I cooked a lot of brisket, and I think that's how I got good at brisket. But brisket was 39 cents a pound. in those days. I'm
Wow.
old. Yeah.
Wow.
So I cooked a lot of brisket too. Didn't really know how, but I was self-taught basically.
Hamburgers.
Yeah, nice, easy, quick, and simple. Everything I think I tried spare ribs my first time, but everything I cooked back then was tasting like lighter fluid, and I just.
Hey, I can remember the days when people boiled ribs, including me, and then you grilled them because that's what people did. And I'm like, nowadays, it about makes me want to throw up thinking about that. I guess you learn like everybody else. So.
Yeah, definitely. I came a long way, but I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
why I'm waiting for y'all to come to town. So when y'all have a competition, I'm ready.
That's awesome. It'll be fun. Hopefully, we'll get one soon in your area.
All right, Dirk and Jody, your therapy session is over. Y'all have anything to promote or shout outs? I know y'all have a competition this weekend and y'all can promote right now.
We do. We're going to Ryan, Oklahoma. We're actually going to be in Tennessee for a wedding this weekend. And then we fly out after the reception to Dallas in a hotel for 4 hours. And then we get up and drive to Ryan, Oklahoma, which is southern Oklahoma, for a competition. And I think we're going to have about 50 teams.
Oh, wow.
And it is a double rib contest, wings, kids. It's going to be a fun time. Fireworks. We had it last year. A friend of ours runs it. And it's the Limp Brisket, I think they call it. That's the name of their barbecue team. And it's a great event. So
You're not saying brisket. Isn't that how you say it?
I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I guess if you say so.
Let's have a deep voice
I've
and
never-
say it. Limp brisket.
Heard that before. But
Okay, that's the way that Barbecue Ninja says it.
Yeah.
Limb brisket.
Okay.
Maybe more like that.
But yeah, that's what we're doing this weekend. And then we're booked. It's crazy. Jody and I are splitting up every weekend, going our different ways. We have other reps going. The average weekend will be 4 or 5 contests. And we don't let them close to each other. So it's crazy. That's for sure.
Definitely, I wish y'all the best of luck and make sure y'all get plenty of sleep.
It ain't going to happen this weekend. But we really appreciate it. And hey, we'll get you hooked up with Bobby and Richard. And
Definitely.
I think both of those would be the opposite end of the spectrum, and they would be great interviews.
Definitely. Anybody that want to come on, just give them my information and just schedule whenever they don't. And once I see their name, we're good to go. But I wish y'all the best of luck, and I'm going to join myself, even though y'all ain't in this area, but I'm definitely going to join so I can be prepared and definitely support y'all and what y'all doing, because I definitely want that rib hat that I saw on your website too.
We definitely appreciate it.
All right,
We
no
do.
problem.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you, and appreciate y'all coming on and giving y'all time, and hopefully people will definitely hear this and take an interest in what y'all doing and join in on the fun that's coming and help y'all spread all over the world. I'm supporting that. And on that, we'll
Thanks
see y'all
very much.
No problem. We'll see y'all next episode. Thank you for joining us on another episode of the BBQ Therapy Podcast. My name is Tavis Bryant. Please tune in to YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and any streaming platform near you. Please pay the secretary on your way out, and we'll see you next episode.
Y'all go ham barbecue.